All right, we'll be getting started here. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Sustainability Now All In for Climate Smart 2025 webinar series. I'm Olivia Burns, an environmental specialist with Clark County's Office of Sustainability, where I support the All In Clark County initiative. And I'm very excited to kick off this year's series by focusing on practical, achievable steps that we could all take this year to make a more sustainable community for ourselves. So thank you for joining us today. We'll be diving into sustainable New Year's resolutions and how we can make a meaningful impact on our environment this year. Before we get started and before I introduce the team, I'd like to share a few tips to help make the most of your experience and navigate the webinar platform. Firstly, you can translate the entire meeting page and or the live audio into another language by clicking the translate button and selecting your preferred language from the drop-down menu. Closed captions are also available for this presentation. Click the CC button at the bottom right corner of your screen to turn them on. You can text in comments, leave a voicemail, or dial in to hear audio by using the 855 number provided above the presentation page. To interact with us during the session, feel free to use the chat box next to the live stream to submit any comments or questions. If a question comes up in your mind during the presentation, please drop it in that chat and we'll address them at the end. This presentation is being recorded and will be available on the Clark County Department of Environment and Sustainability YouTube channel after the session. Lastly, if you experience any issues with viewing or hearing the presentation, please refresh your browser page. Awesome. With that, I'd like to introduce this month's theme, so sustainable New Year's resolutions. So we have an entire webinar series, so you could join us every month. So thank you for joining us for the first time. This is a fantastic way to kick off 2025 by adopting actions that not only support the environment, but also enhance our everyday lives. To guide us through today's presentation, we have a few of our climate ambassadors joining us to present our Take Action toolkits. So let's introduce them now. First, we have Mildred. And then we have Linda.
Hello, everyone. Thank you so much for taking the time out of your day today to be a part of our virtual webinar series. This is one of many, and we look forward to seeing you at all of them or most of them. So thank you and welcome.
Thank you, Linda. And then we have Indy.
Hi, thanks for having me.
Awesome. Now, we want to make it easy for everyone to take action, and that's why we've created these Take Action toolkits. These toolkits provide helpful steps you can follow to make a difference in your home and community. Today, we'll cover electric vehicles, energy efficiency, home electrification, waste reduction, and water conservation. These toolkits are available on our website at allinclarkcounty.com. If you click the resource page and the community toolkit. So feel free to follow along. You could open up the toolkits on another browser, and you could also access them in the future as well. So I mentioned those specific actions. So why are we focused on those actions for the toolkit? It's because Clark County conducted a greenhouse gas emissions inventory in 2019, and our community emitted about 30 million metric tons of CO2. That's equivalent to burning a train load of coal from Las Vegas to Cleveland. That was within 1 year. We are also updating that inventory right now as well. So we're hoping to get a new updated inventory. So those identified strategies to reduce emissions most effectively, aiming for a 32% reduction of 2030 to stay on track for the 2050 goal. We do also have our greenhouse gas emissions inventory on our website, on the Resource Center, if you want to dive deeper into that document. 4 sectors were prioritized for their significant impact on emissions reductions. First, clean and reliable energy. Second, smart buildings and development. Third is connected and equitable mobility, which deals with our transportation. And diverse and circular economy, which is our waste. These strategies were selected for their potential to deliver fast and impactful reductions while leveraging existing technologies and investments already planned or in our development. Collectively, these areas within our community and with our community's help, we can meet 70% of our 2030 target, which is just 5 years away. And this will lay the foundation for long-term climate goals. One of the most impactful actions we can take is transitioning to an electric vehicle. Not only will this reduce your contribution to greenhouse gas emissions, it will also improve air quality in Clark County as transportation is the largest polluter in the state of Nevada. These steps on our website, if you're following along or viewing later, all have clickable links for more information to help you start your EV journey. So you can actually click on these individual ones. This is just a screenshot showing you. So how to start your EV journey this year? One is you could understand the different types of EVs available. We also have a myth-busting quiz you could take to learn some fun facts. Find the EV that's right for you. So you could list all the EVs available in the US. Find rebates and incentives at lower cost. So you could see the tax rebates right now that are available. So if you buy a used EV, it's $4,000. If you buy a brand new EV, it's $7,500. So those are just the federal rebates, but there's a lot more. And we have the resources available for you to search those incentives. Step 5 is finding a local dealership and charging stations near you so you could plan out your journey. And then 6 and 7 is to share on social media your EV journey. So we have a ready-made graphics that you could use to spread the word and inspire your network to take action. And then we also have the climate pledge. So you could see some photos of our community members who have pledged to make their next vehicle an EV. So you could fill out the pledge on our website. Once you commit, we'll provide you with that tailored toolkit and all the resources you need to take action. I also just wanted to share quickly, here's a few photos of the many EV events we host. So you could check our calendar and join us for our next event. We offer EV 101 presentations at local libraries. The next one is February 9th. As well as ride and drive events where you could see the latest EV models up close. You could ask expert questions. You could test drive the vehicles without any pressure. September is Drive Electric Month, so we host our large annual event then, so make sure you mark your calendars. And now I will pass it over to Mildred to talk about electrifying our homes.
Thank you so much, Olivia. Another great way to reduce your carbon footprint is by electrifying your home. Switching from fossil fuels to electricity can help reduce emissions and improve air quality. So here are some steps to electrifying your home. First, learn why electrification matters. Second, understand your electrification options like heat pumps and water heating. Third, get personalized electrification plans if you're a homeowner or renter. Fourth, and this is for renters, explore the options that best fit your needs, whether it's switching to an electric vehicle, installing home charging solutions, or finding other ways to reduce your carbon footprint. Fifth, spread the word. Share your progress with friends, family, and colleagues. You want to inspire others to take action by sharing resources, tips, and the benefits of going electric. Last but not least, 7, share your story. Let us know your electrification journey is going. Your experience can motivate others to get involved. So share your story on social media or through our platform. Thank you so much. And I will now turn it back over to Olivia.
Great. Thank you so much, Mildred. Now we'll be talking about maximizing our energy efficiency. So upgrading to energy efficient appliances can make a huge difference in how much energy we use in our home. Simple actions like installing a smart thermostat or replacing old appliances with energy efficient models can help save energy, reduce bills, and lessen your environmental impact. Our energy efficiency toolkits provide a comprehensive guide to help you improve your home's efficiency. So here's our steps that we have. Step 1 is understand efficiency and why it matters. Here you can learn the benefits of improving energy efficiency, from reducing carbon footprint to saving on energy bills. Step 2, assess your current home energy efficiency and explore options. You can evaluate your home's energy use and identify areas where you can make improvements. We have links to NV Energy's free home energy assessments. Step 3, choose the right upgrade and cost savings for your home. Select energy efficient upgrades that best fit your home's needs and budget, maximizing both performance and savings. Step 4, that's where you'll find our discounts and incentives on energy efficient products, such as smart thermostats, LED lighting, and a few others. Step 5 again, and 6, we're going to still encourage you to share your energy efficiency journey with others to encourage them to make sustainable choices too. You can inspire others, and while making a difference in your home, your experience could motivate others to take action as well, sharing your story with your neighbors. So with our social media toolkits, you would click this link right here, and you would be able to download a few toolkits as well. And then you could also, if you go to our Climate Pet Pledge page, you could see our communities who've taken photos at events and pledged to take action, and then we follow up with these toolkits. And now I'll pass it to Indy for waste.
Thank you, Olivia. Reducing waste is key to a sustainable lifestyle. You start by being mindful of what you consume and dispose of. You can reduce waste by composting, recycling, and donating items that you no longer need or want. Our waste reduction toolkit guides you through the steps to minimize waste and to make a positive impact. Step 1, learn why waste matters. Understand the environmental, economic, and social impacts of waste and why reducing it is crucial for a sustainable future. Step 2, get the facts on common waste myths. Debunk the misconceptions about waste and recycling and learn the truths that will help you make more informed decisions. Step 3, learn about waste management and recycling rules in your community. Familiarize yourselves with the specific rules, regulations, guidelines for waste disposal and recycling in your area to ensure of proper practices. Step 4, equip yourself with the knowledge you need to reduce your waste. Discover strategies for minimizing your waste at home, work, and in your community through simple, effective changes. Step 5, take action. Start small, not too big, whether it's recycling more, using less plastic, or composting. Every little bit helps. And step 6 and 7 is to spread the word and share your stories. Let everyone else know about the things that you're doing and how it's helping the environment. Share your tips and encourage your friends and family to join in. Share your stories on social media. We would love to hear about what you're doing to cut down on your waste. I can say mine will be using less paper plates because we don't like to wash dishes, but I will make that promise that I will cut down on using paper plates. So I'm going to throw it on over to Linda.
Thank you, Indy. Appreciate you. So I'm going to talk about minimizing outdoor water use. And in Southern Nevada, water conservation, as in the entire world, is extremely critical. By reducing outdoor water use, especially on lawns, you can help conserve this precious resource. We've got some great tips on xeriscaping, finding rebates, and designing sustainable landscapes to help save water. Here's how our water conservation toolkits can help you save water and make a huge impact. Step 1, get the scoop on how water is used in our area and why conservation is so important for our future. Step 2, learn about water conservation options. Explore the different ways you can conserve water, from smart landscaping to efficient irrigation systems. Step 3, check out the rebates and incentives available to help you save money while upgrading your water saving systems. Step 4, take a look at your current water usage outside and create a plan to reduce waste and use water more efficiently. Step 5, upgrade your yard. I know many of us have already done so, but if you haven't, consider making changes like adding drought-tolerant plants, updating your irrigation system, or installing a rainwater collection system to conserve water in your yard. Step 6, spread the word. Let your friends and neighbors know about the water-saving steps you're taking and encourage them to do the same. Share the information, share what you've done, what works, what doesn't work, so that they may also know. Step 7, again, share your story. We look to others who have already made the change for inspiration. Their tips and experiences can provide valuable insights and help you make even smarter choices as you continue on your water-saving journey. I thank you for your time, and now I pass it back to you, Olivia.
Great, thank you so much, team. So those are the toolkits that we reviewed. See, the pretty easy, straightforward, those 7 steps for each one. Again, all available on our website. You could check one out, you could check them all out. So as we wrap up today's session, remember that every small step counts when we make when we're building a more sustainable future. So start with step 1 and build your way up this year. Focus on an action, focus on a few. If you've already done one action, maybe it's time to move on to the next. So we hope that you feel more inspired with these resources to make 2025 the year that we commit more to sustainability. If you want to learn more or need resources to help you on your journey, be sure to check out our website for all the helpful toolkits and guides that we mentioned today. All in Clark County, we are passionate about connecting with our community, demonstrated by today's webinar, where we shared valuable resources and highlighted how we are here to support you. We host a variety of virtual and in-person events throughout the year, and we'd love for you to join us at our next one. To stay informed about upcoming events, sign up for our newsletter and keep up with sustainability initiatives in Clark County. Visit allinclarkcounty.com/events, which you're viewing the live stream on right now, where you can follow us on social media. You could sign up for any of these next webinar options. So if you want to dive deeper into home electrification, next month we'll be joined by Rewiring America and to learn about their incentive calculator and how we could, as a homeowner or renter, put in our address, even if we live in an apartment, condo, if you live at school, and we could see the tools and resources that are available to us more in depth. So if that's what you pledge to take action on this year, go ahead and sign up for any of the other webinars we have. They'll be at the same time and location here online every month. So if you are available during your lunchtime, tune into a webinar around 1 o'clock. And we'd love to, hear your feedback with that. So we look forward to seeing you at any of the next ones. These are just a few pictures of some of the fun events that we did last year, and we're looking forward to more this year. And I love this photo here to the left. It shows that no matter what age, size you are, you could take climate action. So it's really fun to interact with kids and students at some of our events. You could follow us here on social media. We have Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, LinkedIn, Clark County DES, or Clark County Department of Environment and Sustainability. You could be notified about our next event, see pictures from our previous ones, learn about sustainability initiatives, job postings, and our programs. But now we'd like to open the floor for any questions. So I do see some in the chat, so feel free to ask away and we'll answer as many as we can. All right, first question. How can renters take part in sustainability efforts like home electrification or energy efficiency upgrades, especially if they don't control the property they live in? Fantastic question. So like I said, we do have some resources online where you could type in your address, regardless if you're a homeowner or renter, and see the resources and incentives that are available to you. I could say personally, this year I pledged to get an electric vehicle. So I do rent my house, and what I did was ask the property owner about installing an EV charger and try to convince them if they would be able to cover the cost because it is their property and the investment that they would be putting into their property if they're doing the EV charger, because again, I'm just a renter. And so this could also go for solar or energy efficiency appliances. Feel free to reach out to your property owner. If you don't have that control, try to build the relationship with them. I told them, hey, this is my goal this year. How can you support? And if they come back, they could say yes or no. And then we could pivot from there. So there are resources for renters. We even have resources like our community canopy program where we give away free trees. So we have a tree giveaway coming out in spring, in April. And again, you could ask your property owner if you're able to plant that in your front or backyard if you have one. And then for apartments, we do have specific resources on our website for water conservation, waste reduction, and energy efficiency appliances. All right, next question. What are some of the biggest myths surrounding electric vehicles? And how can I better understand the benefits of owning one? EVs, we have, so our toolkit first to see, we have the myth busting quiz, we have different activities, we have videos where you can go and learn more about electric vehicles, electric vehicle batteries, charging. So first you could equip yourself with that knowledge and those resources. Myself, like I said, trying to get also an EV this year. So I've been first saving, looking for incentives. So again, trying to take advantage of that federal tax rebate. And then I've also last year attended many of our EV 101 presentations. We also on our website, we have our EV myth busting series. So we have a few recorded webinars where you could go back and view those and learn about some of the biggest myths that people have in our community. And it's specific to Clark County residents. So we do have a climate survey out. We have one out right now where you could give us your feedback, your concerns, and your opportunities related to all these areas. So you could hear what the biggest myths are surrounding electric vehicles that our community specifically is facing. And then to answer the second part of understanding the benefits of owning one, the presentations, they're also hosted by the Nevada Electric Vehicle Association, and they have many different myth busting as well, and the events where they cover all the benefits of cost savings and environmental impact for EVs. So Again, we have a lot of online resources that you could go check out on our website, but you could also join us in person for one of those events. And then I'll just go back here. So so September, we have a webinar session on driving electric vehicles. So we'll be covering everything you need to know there. But again, you don't have to wait till September. We have the recorded webinars from last year, just a few months back. And we also have tax credit webinars where you could dive deeper into EV options. All right, let me check the chat. All right, I'm not seeing any more questions. Oh, here's one. Okay. So how can I inspire my friends, family, and community members to take sustainability actions? First, I would say share the webinar series so they could be aware of the different resources that we have available. Again, so today was the Take Action Toolkits, but each webinar series will be diving into a different sustainability area. And all of our guest speakers will be providing you actionable steps that you could take specific to our community. And then another resource we have on our website is our friends and family community guide, where you can download it. And I think it's just 2 pages, and it talks about ways that you could start climate conversations and find climate connections with your friends and family. We also post that on social media, so if you go over there, you could find that guide as well. All right, looks like that is it for the questions. So last thank you to everybody for joining today's webinar. Thank you, Mildred, Linda, and Indy for coming on and sharing the all-in Take Action Toolkits. I hope everybody's feeling more empowered and ready to take on 2025. Really exciting year. Don't forget to check out those toolkits on our website. Join us next month for another session of our Sustainability Now, all in for Climate Smart 2025 series. Stay safe, stay sustainable, and we'll see you all soon.
Bye.
Bye, everyone. Thank you.